Tense, fists slam against the solid wood of the locked bedroom door, but the heavy frame refuses to budge. The older sister has turned the house into a map of forbidden zones. She enforces strict, aggressive boundaries, making it clear that her younger sibling is to remain isolated and ignored. Every night, the same sound echoes through the hallway, the heavy, metallic slide of a mechanical deadbolt. The older sister locks herself in, creating a barrier that no one is allowed to cross. But every morning, the hallway tells a different story. New, deep scratches appear in the plaster right outside that door, as if something has been clawing at the walls while the house slept. These marks don't belong in a normal home. They turn the locked door from a sibling's annoyance into a fixation, leaving the younger sister to wonder what kind of energy is being contained in that room. She begins to watch. She waits for the house to go silent. The night air feels unusually heavy. She approaches the door with a set of tools and a quiet breath. Working with careful precision, she bypasses the mechanical lock. The tumblers finally give way with a sharp, metallic click. The heavy door finally swings inward, revealing a room swallowed by total darkness. She expects to find a mess or a hidden threat, but instead, she is met with a thick layer of dust and a deep, physical silence. By stepping into this room, she has broken the only rule that kept their relationship functioning. There is no going back to how things were before. When light hits the walls, it reveals hundreds of photographs. They cover every inch of the space, from floor to ceiling. Every single photo shows the two sisters together. They are smiling, they are laughing, and seemingly inseparable, a version of their lives that looks nothing like the hostility of the present. The younger sister stares at the images, unable to reconcile these happy faces with the woman who spends nights screaming through locked doors. This room is a meticulously maintained archive. It's as if the older sister has tried to trap a specific moment in time and keep it from ever changing. This room functions as a private sanctuary, a place where the older sister can retreat into an era that hasn't been touched by the reality of their current lives. In the center of the wall, one photo sits alone, framed by the chaos of the others. In this photo, the younger sister's face has been completely destroyed. It's been gouged out with deep, jagged marks that mirror the ones on the hallway walls. Beneath the ruined image is a small, handwritten note. It says, "She disappeared 10 years ago." A shadow falls across the floor. The older sister is standing in the doorway, her face twisted not with anger, but with an overwhelming grief. She whispers that this wasn't supposed to happen. The truth was meant to stay locked away, protected from the one person who could never be allowed to remember it. In this moment, the years of territorial fighting take on a new meaning. The locks and the shouting weren't acts of hatred. They were the desperate mechanics of a sister trying to hold on to a ghost. The younger sister hasn't been alive for a decade. She is a memory that refused to fade. She is a psychological echo, held in place by the sheer force of her sister's trauma and the physical shrine built to house her. But if the younger sister has no physical presence, if she is only a projection of another person's pain, it raises one final question. Whose eyes have we been looking through this entire time?